Who is this? What's your operating number?
Boring conversation anyway.
Luke, we're gonna have company!
Welcome everyone, this is Master's Joke, also Master's Joke 75 on Instagram. Absolutely loved opening up that Stormtrooper in the last video. So you know, because I love Stormtroopers, so today it's got to be the Han Solo Imperial Stormtrooper outfit, and it just looks, I mean, come on, look at it, it just looks amazing. So I think it's, well no, first of all I thought it was the same body sculpt as the Stormtrooper, as opposed to a copy of the original Stormtrooper. I think it is. Well, I'll check it out, but I think it is. But he's got a bent left arm, whereas the Stormtrooper has a bent. No, sorry. The Stormtrooper's got a bent left arm, and Han's got a bent right arm. So that's interesting. But again, it's just making them a little bit different. It's kind of shaking them up a bit. The actual image on the front just looks great. It's a beautiful image of Harrison Ford on there. This is a figure that we should have got. We should have got it back in the day. I loved my my Luke Skywalker in Stormtrooper disguise. I've still got him. He's very much played with condition, but he's still got his original helmet. He's got a repro blaster, but you know, I lost all my weapons back in the day from all those adventures I had. But this, I'm still a little bit under the weather. I don't know if you can tell, but this figure just looks amazing. It really does look good. Not as shiny as the original Luke Skywalker, but he's got a different gun than the Stormtrooper, and he comes with a normal blaster. I just think it looks great. The card's lovely. Definitely they've got to do something about the back of the card. And also I forgot to mention on the last video, I love the way that these this latest wave of retro, they can stand up on their own with the bubble. Whereas like the Ahsoka and the Mandalorian waves, I had to lean them against like a Star Wars mug, because you know, for doing my videos, and that was disappointing, because that's what the bubble's all about. That little bit at the bottom just helps them stand. So they've definitely upped their game, but it looks good, and I do like the added bonus that you can take the sticker off if you wanted to keep it on card. But I've got no intention of keeping this bad boy on card. He needs to come out and he needs to rescue Princess Leia with Luke Skywalker. But there is only one way to open Han Solo Imperial Stormtrooper outfit, and that's like it was Christmas 1985. So let's do this. Check that out. Look, I mean, it's just amazing. Honestly, this is pure nostalgia overload. I always wanted this figure. Didn't understand why Hasbro never released it, but I suppose the Star Wars action figure range had come to the end where it wasn't popular anymore. So, but it's so good to get these all these years later. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to get him out of the bubble. We'll have a look at his accessories, including his helmet, because I've heard a lot of things about the helmet, because it's not hard like the original Luke Skywalker one. It's more of a soft material, and then we'll set him up. So here is Han Solo. Looks great. It's got a nice weight to him. And looking at him, so he's got this bent right arm. I think that's a nice touch from Hasbro. I like the face sculpt. I think it's really nice. It's not too small, because I know that was the well, it weren't really a complaint, was it? No one complained about it because we were all kids. But they did say about Luke Skywalker's head was a bit small for the Stormtrooper disguise, but I didn't notice at the time. It just looks wonderful. Now, looking at the Sand Trooper, I mean, obviously the Sand Trooper's got other bits and pieces attached to his body, but I'm thinking that it's going to be the original, unless it's a new body altogether. So it's definitely not the Sand Trooper's body. So if I look at the retro collection figure, no, it's not the retro collection figure as well either. It's because the retro is a little bit slimmer. So it's a brand new sculpt. Brand new sculpt. Yeah, everything's different. Yeah, it's completely different. I mean, you can see the details in the crown jewels area is different. The stomach is different. It's a completely different sculpt. It's a brand new sculpt. The legs are different. The thickness is different. So that's nice. It's nice that they've put effort into this figure. And but it's the same tone as the well, I'd say it's the same tone in relation to plastic used as the Sand Trooper than the actual retro collection, which is a little bit more kind of shiny. It's got more of a sheen on it. But yeah, it does look really, really good. So here's his helmet. Well, I'm going to put the helmet on. I'm going to put the helmet on him because it'll be easier to show you. Looks great. Looks really, really good. Fits on there perfect. But what people have been saying, let's put a hand there. It's a little bit kind of soft, the plastic. But it's, I think it's all right compared to the original. So I've got Luke Skywalker here. So this is my original Luke Skywalker from Tesco's Christmas 1985. So he's very played with. I'd never get rid of him. Played with condition. He's got the original helmet. And I had some great adventures with this Luke. I think he's a great figure. But so it's a repro blaster. But the helmet is a lot. It's a lot harder plastic, and I don't know. I think that the Han Stormtrooper helmet is just looks a little bit more accurate. It looks a bit more like the original Kenner release, of the Stormtrooper's head. So it's an improvement. It's an improvement. I really like it. I really do like it. So what I'm going to do is I'll put these helmets down, and then we'll have a look at Han's weapons. Alright, just trying to get this in focus. This is Han's gun, and I know it's got a name to it, but I don't know what the name is. Again, it's a nice thick piece of retro plastic, not bendy or anything. Lovely details on there. It's really nice. They've done a great job. And then, because you actually look at it compared to the Sand Trooper's gun. Because when I first saw the the released photos of this set. I assumed they were the same guns, but they've actually made, you know, 2 different guns, and they wouldn't normally do that back in the kind of days. It was more generic. They'd give you you know, loads of characters would have the same guns, but it's nice that they've done that. So yeah, a lot of love has gone into this this set, and then Han also gets the normal Stormtrooper blaster, which again is lovely thick retro plastic. But no kind of crisscross on the handle of the gun. But yeah, it's lovely. You know, I'm really happy with it. Really happy. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to set Han up with his accessories, and we'll have a proper look at him. Right, so these guys, they look perfect in Moff Gideon's vintage collection, Starship, Cruiser, Corridor. They just look great. Definitely need a Death Star playset, or at least a Corridor from Hasbro. Even if it was made for the vintage collection. They just look great, especially with a shiny floor. For me, having Luke finally standing there next to Han in his Stormtrooper disguise. I mean, I'm blown away. I'm absolutely blown away. I was so excited when the Power of the Force released a Han Solo. That was so exciting. Because I love Power of the Force. I don't care who knows it. I've got loads of Stormtroopers. I just love the Power of the Force. Because for the first time, I had money where I could buy Star Wars figures. And I suppose that's why it means so much to me. But just having these 2 guys together, it's I don't know, it's like a childhood dream come true. Honestly, it's great. So Han holds both guns perfect. I mean, there's no issues, with him whatsoever. Let's put Luke to one side. Yeah, just looks. He just looks great. I always said I knew that Hasbro would eventually get to a point where they were producing just fantastic retro collection figures. I knew they would, and this is just great. This is just great, and you know, his helmet comes off, and it's just wonderful. It's just nostalgia overload for me. So happy with these. It's probably my favourite retro collection set so far. It's got to be. The figures. I mean, you know, I've got the Rebel Fleet Trooper to open. Dr. Everson. I mean, you know, Walrus Man means a lot to me. And it's going to be great comparing my original that I swapped with my friend back in the day to this new retro collection version. But I'm so happy with this. Because you can never have too many Stormtroopers. You can just never have too many of them. Honestly, I just love it. I could play with these bad boys all day. I mean, it's just brilliant. 10 out of 10. I prefer Han's helmet. I did try and put Luke's helmet on Han, and it doesn't really fit. And but Hans does fit Luke's. But yeah, really pleased with these guys. I just think they're great. And I love the accessories and the weapons. So yeah, 10 out of 10, any day of the week. Highly recommended. I'm blown away, proper blown away by these Stormtroopers. I mean, you know, these were the ones I had to open first. because I just love Stormtroopers so much. And that's what I used to do back in the day. I just used to set my Stormtroopers up, and I always used to do it as if, you know, Return of the Jedi, when the Emperor, he lands in the Imperial shuttle to inspect the Death Star, and all the troopers and Imperial personnel all stood up. That's what I used to do. I used to just stand up on my Imperial figures and get the Emperor with his flared trousers to kind of inspect them. But yeah, well happy with this. But yeah, enough of my nostalgia and my stories of the past. That is the end of the video. I hope you enjoyed it. Please don't forget to like and subscribe. It lets me know you care. Also helps the channel. So I've got 4 more figures to open. And I know it's going to be, you know, people would say, oh, that's a bit of a boring selection. But Walrus Man, because he means so much to me, and there's a story behind it as well, he's going to be my next retro collection action figure to open. So until then, I'll see you in the next one.